Hello there, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. It is the DOUG here. And before I get ready to start the day, it's time for some NFL week. Oh, what, week 14 now, I think? Yeah, week 14 picks. But just as a recap for college, last weekend in NFL, for the college championship conference championship games, Liberty beat New Mexico State, Washington beat Oregon, which I called in the upset, Texas beat Oklahoma State, Miami of Ohio won their conference, beating Toledo. Boise State beat UNLV. Alabama upset Georgia. SMU knocked out Tulane. Appalachian State got upset by Troy. Michigan beat Iowa, and Florida State beat Louisville. So I went 5-5 and ended that 40-30. We do got one more college game though this weekend. As far as for the college playoffs, yeah, I think they screwed up like everyone else did. I agree with Michigan and Washington and Texas. But Alabama should have been Florida State, and I don't like the reasoning saying, oh, it's because they're not the same team they were 3 weeks ago. But yeah, before all these conference games, you had them over Alabama, so bullshit. As far as for the NFL, I'm now in third place, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Cowboys beat the Seahawks. Chargers destroyed the Pats in what was probably the worst game of the weekend. Cardinals upsetted the Steelers because Kenny Pickett got hurt. He will be out for tomorrow night. Colts beat the Titans, Texans beat the Browns, Lions destroyed the Saints, Falcons beat the Jets in what was also a terrible fucking game. Dolphins destroyed the Redskins to the point to where they got buried in the parking lot. Bucks beat the Panthers, pretty much guaranteeing the Panthers are eliminated from the playoffs, and they can't even get a pick in the first round. Niners beat the Eagles, Rams beat the Browns, Taylor Swift gave the Chiefs their first loss thanks to the Packers and Jordan Love, and the Bengals won in overtime thanks to Mr. Sunshine getting hurt. He will probably might miss this week's game because it is a high ankle sprain. So I went 10-3 for the season. I'm 115-83. I'm in third place. So haha, Rosie, haha, haha, haha. I feel good about that. Now, of course, with that being said, we got one college game to do, and that is Army versus Navy. Travis and Dave, I'm taking Army to win on Saturday. That game is on CBS, and that is one game I never miss, because of the fact that was when me and my grandpappy always watched together. So it's kind of a tradition to keep watching it. He's no longer with us. So there's that. Now let's get to the NFL games we have this week. Tomorrow night is Steelers and Patriots. The Steelers looked terrible after Kenny Pickett got hurt. I'm still taking them over the Patriots because Patriots have no offense, no defense, no quarterback, no coordinators, no head coach. Give me the Steelers. Ravens and Rams. While the Rams, what they're doing, keeping the playoff hopes alive, I'm going with my mom's Ravens. As many of you know, when she passed, I said I would take the Ravens the rest of the way. I'm going to do that, even if it costs me games. Go Ravens. Bucks, Falcons, Tampa Bay. They know how to score points. Falcons defensively may be a good team, but Mr. Riddle sucks a dick. He sucks. Go Bucks. Colts, Bengals. I'm going to take the Colts here. Battle of backup quarterbacks, but I think the Colts have the better one. So give me Indianapolis. Browns, Jags. Battle of backup quarterbacks again. At least it looks like that right now. Mr. Sunshine might pay Trevor Lawrence, but I'm going to bank on no. Browns have a great defense, and Joe Flacco, even though he did kind of screw up a little bit, he still played better than a lot of the other quarterbacks this past weekend. So give me the Browns to beat the Jags. Texans and Jets. Jets have no quarterback. I could be the Jets quarterback, and I would be better. Dave could, Travis could, Dark Knight could, Rosie could, Mr. T, Ashley, a woman in a wheelchair, a 99-year-old man could be better. So give me the Texans. Speaking of which, Lions and Bears. Oh my, Lions win this game. Bears, it doesn't matter if you win or lose because you're going to have Panthers' first-round pick, and you still got a top 5 pick in the first round as well. Speaking of the Panthers, Saints and Panthers. Well, I'm taking the Saints. Well, yes, the Saints offensively have been terrible for most of this year. You're playing the Panthers. This should be an easy game for you guys. So go Saints. Saints will be marching in with a W. Raiders and Vikings. I'm taking the Raiders here. Yes, I know the Vikings get their best key weapon back, but I just don't trust the quarterbacks. Raiders, kind of rebuilding. We'll see how that goes. I think Raiders get the upset, though, in this game. 49ers and Seahawks. Well, I'm taking the Niners here once again. Seahawks, I think after losing in that devastating way against my Cowboys, came so close and then just lost it at the end because no one could block number 11. I think Seahawks are mentally going to be done. Niners get the big one here. Bills and Chiefs. This one's a tough one because Bills have been up and down, but Chiefs' offense has been up and down as well, while the Chiefs' defense has been good. I'm going to go with the upset here, and I'm going to take Buffalo Bills to win this game and keep their playoff hopes alive. Go Bills. Put somebody through a table. Broncos, Chargers, Broncos. I'm sorry. Yeah, Broncos may have lost this past week, but that was to a Texans team. Chargers can only get 6 points on the Patriots, who are defensively terrible. Broncos should easily win this game. If Broncos lose this, I am going to laugh. And it's not going to be Broncos country, let's ride. If they lose, it's going to be Broncos country, let's go home. So no Chargers no this week. So Broncos country, let's ride. Ride it, my pony. Anyway, Cowboys and Eagles. I'm taking the Cowboys on Sunday night. Dallas needs this game because if they win, that puts them right back. I believe they would be tied and would have the tiebreaker, so they'll be leading in the division. And there's a chance they could still sneak into the first round with some help with the Niners. And if the Niners lose out and Cowboys beat Detroit in a few weeks. Don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm taking my Cowboys, baby. Bang, bang. And then we have 2 Monday night games. Packers and Giants. I'm taking the Packers. Sorry. They've been surprising me playing well the last few weeks. I didn't think they would be playing that well. I really didn't think they would beat the Chiefs, but they did. That was really going to be the only hard game they had left. So if Packers should have went out the rest of the way, still a wild card spot. Jordan Love's been playing better. Giants are a clusterfuck right now. At this point, they're hoping that Kobe or Majin Buu come down to save their ass, but that ain't happening. Give me the Packers. And then Dolphins, Titans. I'm sorry, the Titans are going to need the Shenron to make a wish to win this game, and that ain't going to happen. Dolphins will get the W on Monday night as well, continuing their streak and battling for the number 1 seed in the AFC. Because right now it's between them and Baltimore. Technically, Jacksonville and Kansas City can still get it, but they need help. So as a recap, before I go, and I know it's a short video, but I'm busy today, I got Army over Navy on Saturday. And then in the NFL, I got the Steelers, Ravens, Bucks, Colts, Browns, Texans, Lions, Saints, the Raiders of Las Vegas. The 49ers are going to dig some gold. The Bills in an upset. Broncos country, let's ride. My Cowboys. The Packers are going to cut the cheese on New York. And the Dolphins will do what they've been doing all year, burying oppositions. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let me know who you have in the comment section below. And I will see you all next week. If you're just here for the sports, I'll see you next week. I will let you know there'll be 2 sports videos next week. One will be for all the bowl games. The other one will be normal NFL videos. And then, of course, there'll be streams along the way. Till then, have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon.